sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys are in the midst of a great run, and only one loss in their last 10 games. On the Cowboys side, head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. The Chargers defense, offense ready to see if they can keep building on this. He's been great. His team will be in the playoffs come January. Now it's all about staying sharp, staying healthy.
And that second part, much more important than the first. Stay healthy, main priority. You can stay sharp in practice.
And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
First down. A gain of 12.
I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it's second down. But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to...
It's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
Up the middle, Johnson. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
In fact, that's the cherry on top of a great week of preparation. And you know what? These guys are eager to keep it going. So motivation this week, not an issue.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
First and 10 at the 40.
You show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that can ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
16 yards is the pickup.
They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Herbert now. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he'll go out of bounds into hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
A solid stiff arm. And he's down in. Pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Chargers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Chargers get set to go here for their second drive.
Inside the 5, start on the 5, on the 10. They should be ready to go.
Set.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. Fighting through, he's got space. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Back to throw here, Herbert. He gets it to Johnston. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Johnson on the counter. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the 1st half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Here's Herbert. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen.
It's disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Harris running straight ahead. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Najee Harris, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are going to take the lead.
And as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle. Tried to wrap up, tried to use the proper.
Look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. Continue that trend. They begin the drive with Johnson. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3.
Any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, they just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. Short one there, caught by Likely.
He really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex and match twos. That's why you draft him.
Here's Herbert. And that one drops.
An incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Looking for
this and worked hard to make it happen.
3rd and 4. Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's going to get this one out to his fullback.
On the defensive side, you've got to cover him too. That makes things really difficult.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down.
1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
The Chargers going to signal for the 1st. The 1st down carry here for Johnson. And this will be stopped at the 2nd and 2. Play action. It's Herbert. His pressure gets there this time for the sack. No halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Shelling through the defense. And that's going to be good for the Chargers first down as they get this up to about the 42.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now it's Herbert. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the from Cowboy territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 43.
Go.
They'll give up the middle to Johnson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 141 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. From inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Again, it's Johnson.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And he'll go down here. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Ready.
There's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal.
Set.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he gets a
Dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
from the shotgun. Here's Herbert. And this second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like
here in the third quarter. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And they'll get it on just short of the 45 at the 44. First down, and they go back to Harris. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. The 46, here's second down and 8. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I see this.
Failure to connect on second down. That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. That's into the hands of the rookie from Ole Miss. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 39.
It's a gain of 16
It'll be a pickup
yards.
of 16 and a Charger first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
You're being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
They'll hand it off now. Johnson trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. This Texas is the spot, 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Herbert. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Always unfortunate to see. Comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 12-yard line. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
Chargers first down. A gain of 26 yards. And the Chargers.
That ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around to make a play on the football.
They go back to the ground with Johnson. 160 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down. 1st and goal at the
business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Johnson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
2nd and goal.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal.
Ready. Go.
Now a handoff. Johnson. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1.
No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Set.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
A major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
Set. Capture. Set.
They run. It's Johnson. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Chargers extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign.
Careless, take care of the ball on the way out.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he is out of bounds right
As he just did there.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. Looking to throw. Herbert. Throw over the middle, and it's caught by the Chargers on 3rd down. They've been flat getting it done. 8 for 9 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to widen their advantage. Well, nothing complicated about that. That's old school.
table, so maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen.
Herbert has it knocked free. And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. On the give, this is Harris. 67 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
After them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On third down, here's Harris. And a powerful stiff arm. It frees him. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Najee Harris, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Chargers start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game is gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From the 2-minute warning. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. They run again with Harris. There's a nice move. And they'll get this well past mid.
Tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Harris running straight ahead. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
These guys, they've got it going today.
They hand this off to Harris. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to